The Hearst Castle lies off the coast of Central California near the town of San Simeon. The historic estate was built by William Randolph Hearst, the publishing tycoon, and his architect, Julia Morgan. The castle was built between 1919 and 1947. The architect used the Mediterranean Revival and Spanish Colonial Revival architectural style. You're not permitted to drive up to the estate, but there are plenty of tours, and this is what we saw on our tour. Hearst hosted many movie stars and famous people over the years, but one of the most notable movies to be filmed around the pool, Spartacus. This Spanish ceiling dates back to the early 1400s. In fact, many elements in this castle were brought over from historic sites overseas. Hearst Castle's history began in 1865 when George Hearst purchased 40,000 acres of ranch land. After his mother's death in 1929, William Randolph Hearst inherited thousands of acres around San Simeon, and over time he purchased more. The spread eventually encompassed about 250,000 acres. With architect Julia Morgan, Hearst conceived a retreat he called La Cuesta Encantada, Spanish for Enchanted Hill. By 1947, when Hearst had to leave the remote location because of his fragile health, the estate was still unfinished, even though it comprised of 165 rooms and 123 acres of gardens, terraces, pools, and walkways, all built to Hearst specifications and showcasing a legendary art collection.
That's our host, William Randolph Hearst on the left. And the woman with him is a Canadian actress. Her name is Marie Dressler. She was the 4th woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress and the 1st for comedy. We're not quite sure about her outfit. The blonde woman here in the Argyle sweater, that's Marion Davies, Hearst's girlfriend. She was a silent film actress, a little bit of her mugging for the camera. And with Marion is her good friend Charlie Chaplin. He was a frequent guest here. He didn't even need an invitation, he visited so often. Everyone else had to wait to be invited. That's his second wife in the center, and the other actor is Adolphe Monjou. He often played the villain in silent films, and he helped start the Screen Actors Guild. Publisher Paul Block on the left, former New York City Mayor Jimmy Walker on the right. He was later indicted for racketeering. That gentleman in the bow tie, that's A.P. Giannini. He started a bank in San Francisco. It was the Bank of Italy, became the Bank of America. And this is Hedda Hopper, a Hollywood gossip columnist. That's actor John Gilbert and his wife Virginia Bruce. That's Claire Windsor on the left. Mexican actress Dolores Del Rio on the right. Charlie Chaplin playing a little tennis on the tennis courts. And this man is known for tennis. It's Big Bill Tilden. He's the first American man to win Wimbledon. Actress Carol Lombard on the right. The Pantages siblings on the left. Bill Tilden one more time on the tennis court.
Hearst also collected all kinds of animals from all over the world. So he had a zoo of sorts. In fact, there's still a herd of wild zebra that roam the property. Most of the rest of the animals have been sold off and donated to different zoos. But there's still remnants of some of the wildlife that used to be there. After our tour, we explored the surrounding area consisting of San Simeon and Pismo Beach. The hills were just breathtaking. They reminded Diana of Tuscany and Ireland. They were green and lush. And unbeknownst to us, but we discovered there are 200 wineries nearby within a 60-minute drive around the area of Paso Robles, which is now one of our favorite areas in the United States. It was just breathtaking.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. He kept walking on down the road, and I watched him.
We visited one of the wineries that happened to have a restaurant and bought a bottle of a reserve white wine, and they just had a beautiful property. We enjoyed it for an afternoon, evening. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe and give us a like.
I met a young man, searching for glory. I took out a note.
Thanks for watching, and see you on the next adventure.
Wrote in my story.